Is there a child in here that we heard crying before?
That was like a whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghost Dimension.
Hey everybody, let's see who gets in here in the next couple minutes. As you see, I am in a different place in the house today. I actually got my laptop figured all out and my new camera figured all out, so you're kind of here. Right now, you're going to hear, let's see, I got to go this way. The Keats back in the back behind me. You'll hear them chirping. Mango and Pip are in the other room. These guys, that's Sierra and Mist. They're the Keats that I took in at the same time, right around the same time I had gotten Mango, that were taken to a rescue place, and they asked me if I would take them because they had not been well cared for where they were. So I said, yeah, and they brought them up. So these guys you heard about, but you didn't see them, but they're back there, and they'll be chirping the whole time I'm on. So, all right. So, well, it's been a kind of weird week already. Really super intense energy. I was talking to a dear friend, Jane Wilcox, yesterday, and we were talking about how all that crazy energy on the earth and in the U.S., we got tornadoes from West Coast to East Coast. It's been crazy. So it's kind of an up and down day. You know, this week it's going to be that way. So kind of be mindful of that. And as the earth changes and the weather changes and all that, that does affect us, right? So and then yesterday, unfortunately, my female puffer, Queen, passed. I have no idea why, other than I had her 5 years and their lifespan goes 5 to 10. So that was kind of a ooh day. And Mulan has a bad cold, so we've got her on antibiotics. So yeah, Monday was like a rapid fire crazy day. Okay, so I want to kind of dispel all that energy from around me, and I did just before I came on. I lit the candle. Okay, so the candle's lit. The stones are all out. A little bit different ones this time. I've got, of course, my trusty mugs. This time I picked my Smeg mug, you know, because I miss Smeg a little bit, I think. Yeah, you know, I think I do. All right, so she's there. Got my hot tea with me. Got the deck. So let's get started. Take them out of the case here. That over there. And I am going to shuffle them up. Well, oh, and also just FYI, probably in about 2 weeks, I'll be putting up this card deck that I created. There'll be new decks from that'll be available if anybody's interested in them. And yes, I am still working on the Divine Spiritual deck. I've got 2 or 3 more paintings to complete, and then it will be complete. So that's also in the works. I hope everybody else has had a great holiday yesterday over in the UK, which I was like, wow, where is everybody? Where's everybody? I didn't have a clue, and apparently you guys all in the UK had a holiday yesterday. So, ooh, that was cool. Okay, so I'm going to put my I keep reaching under my drafting table for the mouse. I'm not used to having a laptop anymore. I haven't had one in years. So let me go back up to the top, the very top. Hi, Denise. I just saw you as I whizzed by. Okay, so Dan, let's give you a card first, okay? And I'll get down to you guys in a bit here. Hi, Kay. I'm kind of not going to move them because I keep, again, going underneath. I'm sorry. This is going to be a challenge for me. I can tell you that. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge for me. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This card's actually been coming up quite a bit over the past month for reads. The 7th card for you today is... Okay, I gotta get used to this whole thing here. Sorry, guys. It is the dragon, the Komodo dragon. Okay, so the Komodo dragon, geez, pretty much you guys should know kind of sort of what they represent. But this is about old knowledge and the walks that you have been on like past lives to get to this point today in this current life. And with this, because the Komodo dragon, the dragons period, always usually come out as they come out as protectors, and they come out sometimes as representative of Jesus Christ. They come out as put with Merlin. A lot of old ways, a lot of old religions, like the pagans used to love dragons, and dragons actually did exist. Okay, so with that in mind, this is coming through for you though, as you kind of need to harness that spirit of the dragon. So dragons are very watchful. They're very keep a careful eye on situations, and they strike if they need to get past a place that is a obstacle in the road or in life in general. And it's only with positives, but what it does is it winds up clearing the path that comes into you. But now they've kind of switched it up to the fact, Dan, that you're the one that's got to flip that switch. You've got to like harness everything within you to sort of bring that I've got this feeling. You have to trust yourself, okay? And you've got that energy because the spirits have been around you quite a bit on this journey, and you've gone up and you've gone down, and you've gone sideways and straight. I mean, you've gone through a lot to get to the place you are today. But what they want you to do is to remember it takes a village, and they keep saying you have the power and you have the ability to get through this, and you also have the resources. So whatever's going on with you, it's about the resources, and the resources are networking with all the people that are around you here on our GD family and our Wolf and the Bear family, whatever. It's time for you to kind of look into that network to be able to find out what next steps you're going to take. But again, they're stressing really loud that it's you that has to pull in that dragon energy, that really strong, I've got this attitude, I've got this kind of attitude, and you'll be able to move through. But part of it starts with what's inside you. Okay, there's never I wish there was, but there's never, ever, ever an easy button. I mean, how many of us would absolutely love to just go up and push a button and say, yep, that's what I want, like in a vending machine? Well, life isn't quite like that, because it's more like the vending machine that you put the money in, you go and you push, and the thing gets stuck, right? So what we have to do is we have to put our energy into it and kind of shake it a little so that that item comes down and falls. And that's what they just showed me. So you have to work combined with your spirit family and combined with your network of people. Okay, so I hope that resonates with you, and you better be, and I've been hearing it today again, you better be hanging on to that green amethyst really tight. Make that thing your own. And yeah, there's some stuff that's going with that, some spiritual insights, some spiritual healing that's got to go on with you. Okay, so that is your card, Dan, and it is the dragon. Okay, so I am going to go down. Hi, Stream Elements. Yeah, no, I know it's a bot. Hi, GD. I know that's also like automatic. Hi, Denise. I see you. I see you. Okay, James. Should I give James a read? Yeah, give James a read. Let me give James a read. Okay, so, yeah, again, and I'll tell you guys something comical while I'm shuffling these cards, or at least I thought, well, it's kind of comical. After a while, it gets old. Spirit has been playing Name That Tune with me lately, and before I do reads, it's been placing songs that I don't even realize that I'm humming at the time. Okay, you got two cards today because one just fell out. And for whatever reason, today's song that I woke up with in my head, and I have no idea why, it was actually started last night and it continued into this morning, was the song from Beauty and the Beast. Hello, hello, bonjour, the first song that's in it. And I have no idea. So if that resonates for someone, let me know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so the 7th card for you today, James, is the Bat. Okay, but the one that fell out of the deck first was the Medicine Wheel. Okay, and the Medicine Wheel, if you can see it, okay, there you go. If you can see it, it's about balance. Okay, there's 4 quarters in it, and it's all about the balance. And the Bat brings in, well, actually, the Bat is kind of cool because the Bat uses radar. It has really poor eyesight. And matter of fact, the statement "blind as a bat" is pretty accurate because they really can't see a whole lot. So when the Bat shows up, the Bat is kind of reminding you that you have all these other assets, is what they're calling them right now, but it's like you have all these other abilities and talents and things that you can use than the go-to one. This is what they're saying. Okay, so the Bat represents 6 senses, right? And one taken away would be the 5 because it can't see. But this is about being really aware of what's going on and why it's going on. Okay, so whatever is happening right now, and I'm hearing 3 or 4 days that this is going to go on. And remember, we're also in a retrograde, I believe, again. So don't get upset if things aren't quite moving the way you want them to, because yeah, it kind of gets sticky. People don't realize how much the planet placement and what's going on with it actually, how it influences us, and I'm sure all of you have heard about how people that work at the hospitals, we always, and it was true, we always saw crazy stuff on the full moon, just out of left field type stuff would come in. And this is kind of what they want you to do with the Bat, is to make sure that whatever this is, that you're sure, absolutely positive. And they keep telling me, just absolutely make sure that this is what you want to do. Now, I'm not sure what it's about, but it appears that it's something that you would know about because it's kind of big. And the fact that the Medicine Wheel comes in, it's talking about that balance. So sometimes, and this is what they're telling me, so I'll give you this example. Sometimes, we react, and we react really quickly. Sometimes in certain circumstances, we're quick to jump to judgment. We're quick to raise our voice. Whatever that is, we all have a tendency to do it. So what this card is telling me, or these cards, and what Spirit is saying by using them, is that you need to find that balance, not quick judgment, but make sure you're seeing and feeling and sensing everything very clearly, so that when you make this decision, and they're not saying choice, they're saying decision for me. Whenever you make this decision, you need to make sure it's balanced. So that means that you have to take the time to figure out exactly what direction you're taking, whatever this is, okay? And if you do, it'll all be balanced and work out. If you kind of don't look at it, and they just said, fools rush in. There was a song back in the 50s about that, and it's like the fools rush in. So if you don't take the time and see what it is, and you just jump immediately to that emotional place, you won't be balanced. Okay, so make sure you pay attention to what's going on the next few days to make sure that whatever it is, you're good with it before you make the decision to whatever it is. Okay, so I hope that kind of answered or resonated with you anyway. They're really, really particular, though, about making sure you put your emotions in check, and they keep going emotions. So it's like brain to chest, emotions in check to be able to move forward the way you need to. That's going to be more beneficial to you. Sometimes, it's all about us making the right choices, right? And sometimes, we're human. I'm human. I've done it. I've made bad choices in my life many times. I'm 61, so it's old, right? And yeah, it's a lot. All right, so let's see what we have for you today, Miss Kay. I was thinking about you last night. You popped into my little brain. Okay, hang on here. I've been doing, starting to kind of move around the house a little bit more, hoping spring would get here, but we did have snow again yesterday. So yeah, 30, 38-degree weather at night. Not spring yet. Although I will say the swans have come home, so it's getting close, but it's icky outside today. All right, Kay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, these are actually coming back to the lake right now too. We're seeing more and more different different kinds of them, different species of them. But your card today comes up, and it is the duck. And I love ducks. I say that every time. So with you for today, they're connecting me with you through the duck. And this is about okay, it's about the journey, they said. It's about the journey of, like, from where you began to where you are now. It had a lot of obstacles, and the duck also, it actually also is appearing because it's almost like been like a guide for you, like a totem guide for you recently. And it's because sometimes we have to just take a deep breath and sit back a little bit, because we're not sure how to move forward, right? And it takes a little bit of time sometimes for things to just kind of fall in the order that you need them to fall in, so that you're able to move forward. And this is what they're showing me. And they're showing me that there's like been ups and downs, and they're actually showing me kind of like in a dip. They're showing a dip in the road, and the duck's kind of looking, and then the babies were all standing at the edges. Mom jumped down into the hole, which wasn't deep, but for little tiny peepers, for the ducklings, it is, because it's very hard to get out of that. So this is kind of what they're doing. They're telling me you're kind of in that spot right now. Not that you're stuck, but you have to look, and you'll be able to figure it out because you have all the tools and capabilities that you need. Sometimes, however, you need to just sit and rest. And this is another reason. And they're showing me all the ducks the babies all kind of getting together and staying warm. And mom can jump in and mom can jump out, but she's caring for those baby ducklings. And yep. Okay, so the obstacle that's in your road right now, or your path right now, is self. And the reason that these ducklings are down is it's part of yourself. And it's again about balance. But it's about healing also. And I'm actually was actually told to grab some infinite, which is a form of jade. It's a healing stone. And like there's more. You've done so much, and you've come so far. And they're saying keep going, because it's not over. If it's over, that means we're not here anymore, because life has always got something to throw at us, right? We may not like it, but we still need to be able to push through it, because that's why we're here, is to experience life. But the duck being there and looking, I love this because I had to lay down on the ground when I took the picture. Okay, so when it lays down like that and it's showing you really close, because it's curiosity, right? So it's looking at another way to approach what's going on. But I am told really loud, you just need to take a deep breath and everything's going to be okay. But you just need to kind of almost nurture yourself for a little bit. And then you'll have the energy, and you have the ability already. So you'll have the energy you need to move forward with whatever's going on, even if it's just your everyday life, okay? Just remember to take time out for yourself, okay? So, okay, I hope that resonates for you. Let me put my specs back on here. Hi, Chloe, how are you? Oh, yes, I can give you a card. Let's see who is here. Oh, you guys, I got all these weird ass names. Okay, so, all right. All right, so we'll give you a card, sir. And then I'm going to kind of... Hi, Rachel, how are you? All right, so David, let's see what we've got for you today. Oh, well, we got two cards for you. They just kind of fell out. So those are your cards today, and this is what they are. First is the beaver. Okay, so the beaver's really talks about foundations and family and just construction of your life, making it what you want to be. And then this is also the prayer tie. Okay, so the prayer tie threw itself out. These cards came together and they actually fell like this. So the first one I see was the prayer tie, and the prayer tie is about kind of like all right, yep. Okay, so it's kind of about the balance that you've been going through, trying to balance with the path you're on, and it's kind of like balancing the outside with the inside. So it's like work, home, and your feelings. Home represents like your emotional state, what's going through. So the prayer tie is trying to balance that for you. It's being thankful for opportunities that you were given and things that happened to you and positives. And then the beaver steps in because this is an important, crucial time for you right now, where I want to say the next a little shorter than a month, but it's showing the beaver going around its nest and packing it and lining it so it doesn't leak, because they are underwater, and the springtime is a real big tick for them because the babies will be coming soon and they have to make room for them. So they're showing me foundations for you. So keep building on those foundations, because your foundation's getting really strong and you'll be able to get to the goal you're setting. And again, this is about the prayer tie is all about being thankful. It's about bringing that balance into your life. It's about attending to your spiritual self. And your spiritual self doesn't mean you have to go to church. It doesn't mean you have to pray. It doesn't mean any of that. Your spiritual self is what you feel for yourself on a higher level, so that you rest and get the energy needed, and you're doing positive. So you're feeding those positives that are in your life. That's what the spiritual is. It's a way for us to connect. It's a way for us to push the negatives away. And that's what they're saying. It's kind of a process right now for you. And so those are your two cards today, David. And that is the prayer tie and the beaver. Okay. All right. Glasses back on. I hope that resonated for you. Oh, I keep going underneath the stupid desk. Okay. So, hi, Rachel. How are you? Hi, Margaret. How are you? I'm going to kind of go down a little bit lower because I always miss a lot of people. I am doing pretty good actually today, Rachel. It's icky outside, but I'm inside, so I'm all good. All right, I'm going to go down a little farther. Oh, Chicago is... Oh, okay. I'm going down the list. This is really difficult for me. Hang on, guys, because this is like, this is a laptop and they're very touchy. I don't have a mouse for it. So, okay, Margaret, I saw it up top, so I went down a little bit. There you are. I'm going to give you a card. Hold on tight. Let's see what we got for you today. Okay, as I'm shuffling, Margaret, they're actually showing me this cloth or this piece of cloth, I guess, or I don't know if it's it's a piece of it. So I don't know if it's a tablecloth. I don't know if it's clothing, but they're showing it's white in the background, primarily white, and it's got these little blue. It looks like blue birds on it, and then there's like vines on them, but it's like that's a pattern, so it's not like just one big bird. It's like a pattern you'd see like on a apron or on a shirt, you know, where you see all these little things on it. Like if I had the Ghost Dimension logo here and there was a bunch of little ones all over my shirt, that's how they're showing it to me, and it's for you, so I don't know what it means, but it's got all this like leaf stuff, and then there's a blue bird in the middle of it. Okay, so I'll just give you that. I don't know what it means. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so this is always a good card. Let me get a quick drink. See if I burn my mouth this time. Holy crow, I took a drink today. Thank God I was over the sink because I forgot it was scalding hot. Yep, I do stuff like that all the time. All right, so your card today, Margaret, is the Horse. Yeah? Okay, so there's like things that are going on that has made you feel like you were trapped in a stall in a barn, right? And you couldn't get out. Well, now it's almost like whatever's coming in information wise for you or choices for you, it's like the gate's been left open and you can go out back into life again and do what you need to do and be what you want to be and be around people that you want to be. It's time to be just let out, right? Also talking about it's kind of the time to put fears and other stuff behind you because you don't want to feed that. You just want to go out and be you. And this is the time that's opening up for you right now. And I actually feel that it's starting to open, but it's not quite wide open yet. And at the end of this retrograde, and I don't know when that is, but it'll be bam. And you'll be able to go out and do what you want to do. But you're also going to have positive results for things that have been going on. So, like, I kind of get a sense like almost like you're waiting for something, and it's like, wow, you know, the longer you wait, you kind of start to bring that anxiety level up, and that almost a fear, but not quite fear, but anxiety, and it kind of like kept you stuck in this position, and that's why they're showing me the horse in the stall. But they're telling me right now, it's like, it's time. You'll be okay. Whatever's going on, whatever choices that you were waiting to hear the decision on, you'll be fine. It'll be good, and you'll be able to like begin to breathe again and be able to live again. Okay, so that is your card today, and I hope it resonates for you, Margaret. Love to you. All right, so now I got my glasses back on because I really can't see. Okay, so I'll move these over here. Let's see what we've got here. La, 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 la. Oh, you guys got all these different names. All right. La, 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 la. Hi, Chicago. How are you? I like that because, and I hope you don't mind me just calling you Chicago. Okay, so I'm gonna move this up here. This is just like really crazy. I'm not used to the laptop yet, so, but I kind of like it. It'll be able to put me in different spots that I can show you. And when the weather's warm, I can probably even go sit outside. You can see the lake. All right. Let's see what's going on with you. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so that makes sense with what they were showing me. Okay, so the card I drew for you today in the 7th spot that came up was the Doe. doe, a deer, a female deer. Does are actually popping up around my house again because it all the snow that was here, the ice that was here is all around. And it's all the moms that are getting ready to drop their fawns, and they have their yearlings with them, which are the deer that were with them last year. And it's really nice, but they come in like at 3 o'clock in the morning, so it's kind of a little crazy as well, right? And they're telling me that and showing me that because they're telling me like there's things almost like you're a night owl, okay? Almost like you're a night owl. And this is when you like get creative moments, or maybe it's because of the retrograde that you're up. But I feel like the stillness that sits in when nighttime comes, right, and the late hours come. And again, I think this is why they're showing me the doe with the babies coming in here. And I actually looked at the clock, said it's like 3 in the morning. So this is going to be like a creative period for you. And it's almost like you have to do it under the cover of the sunlight during the day. That's why you have to like venture into the nighttime to do it. But it's like a new project or new something that you're kind of playing around with that you've been thinking about, but you're not sure yet. So I'm being told, make sure you kind of objectively look at it and start putting the stuff together, but give it the time it deserves. But you need the, yeah, okay. So you need kind of the quietness of stillness of the night. Okay, so it basically is telling you need to quiet your mind, even if you're doing something in the daytime, and you have to shut it all out and just put your headspace into that silence, quiet time that you can allow spirit, creator God, angels, Buddha, Isis, whoever it is that you work with, to come in, and you be able to open enough that you can accept the wisdoms and the energy, the healing energies that they share with us, and kind of the motivation that you need, and kind of a gentle push in the direction that you need to go in. And it's showing me almost like a balance. So like they give you something, you intake it, you kind of really look at it, and then you're like, oh, okay, I get it. So then they're like, cool. And then there's that balance, right? And then they go on to the next thing. But this is something that's probably going to be, I would say this is pretty important to you. And it's almost like it just came up like not that long ago as an idea or something you kind of wanted to delve into. But they're saying this time is good. Just make sure you go like under the darkness of night, right? That you listen and you still your mind to everything else but the quiet of working with spirit. Okay, so I hope that resonates with you. That's kind of cool. I was saying that last night. I wish I could have stay awake at night. Okay, and that's your card. It is the doe. Okay, so I didn't put my hand under the desk, so I learned at least the second this time. And again, to Chicago, thanks for being here, eh? Oh, Chloe, it was a bank holiday. Yeah, we had one. I think it was President's Day or something. We got Memorial Day coming up too, so who knows? Every day to me is the same, so I don't look at the calendar often. Okay, going down, going down, going down. Hello. Oh, look who's here. Woo! I lost it. Hang on, I gotta go back. There you are. Up, and it disappeared on me again. What the heck? Hang on. There you go. I see you now. I gotcha. And I see you, Chris, too. I see you. Yeah, I'll give you a card, too. All right. All right, Marie Taylor. I didn't get my phone call today from my Taylor Marie, so I will give you a card. So thank you. I sent her a text. She's busy, busy, busy with work, and she's coming to visit me tomorrow, actually. So that'll be fun. All right, here we go, Miss Marie Taylor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right, so your card today is the owl. Okay, it's the owl. All right, so with that card, as I was counting, they showed me kind of like what looked like a pine cone kind of thing. And what I'm seeing with that is kind of like seeds that you've planted. So ideas that you wanted to accomplish, or things that you wanted to do, or things that you wanted to happen, are beginning to manifest themselves. So the seeds are already there. And this is why they're showing me the pine cone, because the pine cones have already dropped. They dropped a while back. But now I'm starting to see the sprouts that come up from it. So you're going to be beginning to see things that you wanted start to manifest. They're going to start to grow. The idea, there's a couple things actually they just said that you still need to work on to nurture that so that it'll continue to grow. So don't give up on anything. And that's coming through really loud. Don't give up on anything yet, because you have to allow it time to become. The owl is all about keeping watch over. So the owl sees things with pinpoint sight. They can take their head all the way to the back this way, and then all the way to the back this way. They're very unique. They're very strong. But they also are very mystical. And that's what I'm getting a sense of. It's very mystical. This is a creature that I would even venture to say could be like a totem to you. And it would be a totem that you would work well with. But again, what I'm being told mainly is keep working on whatever this was that you were trying to manifest, because it's getting there, but it's going to take some nurturing and know-how to make it occur or happen or achieve, however you want to say that. But tap into that owl medicine, and it'll assist you to kind of complete whatever this is. Okay, so that's your card today. Kind of cool. It is the owl. Okay, so glasses back on because I'm really blind. I can't believe how blind I've been becoming. Okay, so Chris, I'm going to get you, and then Deb Diver. Yep, I'll give you a card too, Deb. Hang on. I just got to try to move this without yeah, okay. So let's see, Chris. All right. So, well, I don't remember what your other card was. I don't need to remember. I don't even remember what I say to half the people I talk to, because Spirit uses me and they're not my messages. So unless you guys inbox me, email me, I really don't know. But let's see what we've got for you today, Chris. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yep. And that's kind of what they're showing me too. Yep. I get it. Yep. Okay, so your card today is the hummingbird, okay? And it's kind of fitting, actually, because they were showing, as I was shuffling the 7 cards, or putting them down, they were saying it's time to just sit back a little bit and look at the things that you've accomplished and be okay with that. The hummingbird is busy all the time, like super busy during the daytime. And I've told you guys all this. At nighttime, they put their metabolism down so low that if somebody were to find them, they'd almost think they were dead. Okay, but they're not. They're just recharging for their next day, right? Their next day's work, right? And what this is telling me right now is be comfortable in the decisions that you've made and the things that you've done. And now just kind of sit back a little bit and let it grow, let it manifest, let it kind of peek out and show you, yep, this was good. The thing is about choices, and it's also about like what I do and some other. I was actually watching some people the other day, and I'll tell you guys about that in a minute. But what I give you guys is right at this moment what Spirit shares with me for your highest good. Okay, you also have free will and choice to move forward however you choose, right? So this is telling me that, yeah, you've done what's good for you. You've done good to put things in place the way they need to be. And now you just have to trust that that's going to be okay. Trust in it, but also understand that if it's not perfect, it's okay too, because you can always kind of readjust. They're like, move things around a little bit for a little bit better fit. If that happens, okay, we have free will and choice to do that, to move on. So all I ever say to everybody is, if you've got stuff going on, talk to your spirit family. You can talk to them out loud, like I do sometimes, or talk to them in your head, or, it's just they hear us. They're around us all the time to assist us. And I'm being told that specifically for you for a reason, I suppose. And okay, so yeah, okay, so this was one of the guys that wanted to come out today with me, and this is Buddha. And I don't know if you can see him or not, but it's Buddha. And he's in court, so he's amplifying everything, right? So he's amplifying, and he's telling me the same thing. He's chuckling and laughing, which is how he took life. It's like anything that appears on our path, we have the capability to deal with it, and we just have to kind of keep things in check and really look at it to make sure that as we move forward, it's the best fit for us. Okay, so that's your card today, and Mr. Buddha stepping in, and it's the hummingbird. It's like, trust yourself. You're okay. Trust yourself. Okay, and just kind of sit down and, take in and recharge that energy for the next step. Okay, that's literally what they're saying, for the next step. Okay, so I hope that relates to you, Chris. And thank you so much for spending your time here with us today. I know the kids appreciate it. Okay, Deb, I'm going to give you a card too. And again, like I said, thanks so much. And I see somebody put a sticker up here too. The kids appreciate it. They'll make sure you're on the board or whatever they're doing with it. Hi, Melissa. I see you too. I will give you a card, but I'm going to give Deb Diver a card first, okay? All right. So, Deb, how you been? What you been doing? All right. I think it was Carla, wasn't it, that was up all night the other night? Same thing as I was. It was crazy. The energy's just off the charts right now. Okay. That's interesting. They just showed me a pop can or a soda can, popping it open, taking a drink. So I hope you're relaxing, because maybe that's what that means. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, it always cracks me up how, okay, well, anyway. Okay, it cracks me up how these cards pop up. Okay, I was actually talking about praying mantis this morning. The wolf used to get praying mantis eggs, and she used to give them to all her kids, and she gave them to me. And if you didn't get them out at the right time, they'd be hatching in a box in your house. And if you waited too early, they could actually perish outside because the weather's too cold. So that's why. But I love these guys. They're really good for your gardens. They're good for your lawns. They're good because they clean up the pests that you don't want around, okay? So your card is the praying mantis. And no, you don't have a pest that you're going to clean up, but they're still showing me drinking that like soda can. Okay, so the praying mantis is coming through for you. Again, this is kind of about the time of year because it's like supposed to be springtime. Yeah, I don't see it, but oh well. And what it's showing me is like you need to prepare, and they're literally saying like prepare for the future. Okay, this is a time right now that's going to be kind of sacred for you, and I want to say they're giving me a number 13, so I don't know. I think it's like the 13th of May. I don't know, but that's going to be a good date for you. Yeah, it's May 13th. So kind of circle that and pin it, and that's going to be a really good manifestation day for you. Like to put things that you want to happen or pray for them or ask for them or whatever, however you communicate with spirit. And the praying mantis is saying that all that due diligence, all that work that you've put into stuff, all that, and they keep saying due diligence, you know, that you, no matter what happened, you plowed through it, you got through it, you made it happen the best way you could. And spirit, family, and creator God and the realms, they all recognize that you did this, right? So they're saying this is going to be a really good thing for you because you're going to be reaching a point that things that you work so hard for will become reality. Things that you put energy into will come back tenfold because you put in positive energy with it. So that's what the praying mantis has got for you today. And I don't know what you're drinking, but they're showing me a soda can. So there you go. And that is your card today, the praying mantis. It's kind of really nice. And I always enjoy when spirit kind of validates us, right? Like if we've been looking for something or doing something, it validates us. It comes in and it says, yeah, hi, we knew you were doing this and we're going to make this happen for you. And then it happens and we all sit there like, wow, did that just actually happen? So it's always good to never doubt yourself, never think bad of yourself, because we all are our worst critics, right? I know I am. I know a lot of people that are as well. My daughter's that way. Always want more. We want to be able to do more. We want to be able to accomplish more. We want more to happen in positives as we work so hard to it. And it's really important to realize that sometimes, when you're least suspecting, they'll come up and say, hey, wow, good job, guys. Good job. Okay, so I can't even read the screen. Okay, Melissa, I see you. I'll just leave my glasses on. I just guess so I can see. I think I'm going to have to get new glasses. Alrighty. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Whew. All right. So, your card today, ready, is the fox, the red-tailed fox. So, the red-tailed fox, this is a big time of year for the red-tailed fox. It's a great time of year for the red-tailed fox because they're already deep in their dens and their kits are being born, and it's just a wonderful energy, wonderful feeling that this fox is bringing through, spirit's bringing through for you, Melissa. It's like, wow, we're going to be able to actually enjoy for a while. We're actually going to be able to sit and just relish in the goodness that has come to us and the positives that are around us. And the fox comes through a lot of times where, they're very patient and they watch and they learn, and they're actually really intelligent animals. But this one today, with what spirit is showing me, is just pure joy. Just pure joy for even standing outside in the sunlight, bouncing around with the flowers and smelling all the beautiful smells and scents that are in the springtime of the beautiful flowers, of the fresh grass, of the trees all coming alive. So this is all about coming alive for you. The birth of the kids, it's all about life. It's all about living. It's all about, for you today, positives. This is all about you taking time to enjoy things. And it's like I keep getting this feeling like they're saying like the past 3 or 4 months have been kind of a little bit of a struggle. Not really a struggle. They're like just more things that you kind of had to contend with, more things that you had to kind of complete or clear up. And it's like you get to this point now and it's like, I can breathe again. So what they're telling me to tell you is just do just that. Take time for yourself and enjoy everything that you've accomplished to this point. Enjoy the springtime, the freshness. Use it to recharge for the next part of the journey, whatever your path is taking you on. And I keep hearing new ideas, and it's like, yeah, all that stuff's great. Do that in spring. Just sit and think and be and enjoy. And I'm also being told really loud that you deserve that, and you deserve to allow that to happen for yourself. And this again goes back to what I said something with somebody else here a little while ago. We have to take care of ourselves. We have to learn to nurture our souls and our spirits and our bodies, because we're the only ones that can do it. I can't do it for you, and you can't do it for me, but we have to recognize the fact that, yeah, we've got this, right? We can do this. So that's where we're at with that right now. And I hope it resonates with you. And I hope you get to enjoy your spring, okay? And that is your card, is the Red Fox. And they're just showing those kits over and over. And I'm actually seeing 3, which is a sacred number for me because it refers to the Trinity. And so this is like a blessing time. This is about just like enjoying all that you've done and all you've accomplished. And I could keep going on because that's what they're doing with me right now. So I hope that kind of resonates a little bit with you. You know, it makes sense, right? Okay. I am going to go. And thanks a lot too, by the way, Melissa and everybody else that I've read today. Thanks so much for stopping in today and sharing your time with us. The family, we all appreciate it. You know, it's nice to be part of that family, you know. And thank you. I see stickers up top. Thank you. I haven't gotten down that far, but thank you for them. The kids will make sure that they keep track of them. I'm pretty sure they do. La, 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 la. Hi, Chloe. Yeah, sure. I'll give you a card. Hang on a minute. I just got to move this so I don't lose everything. Hang on. Ugh. I like this, though. I like this out here. This is a good feeling for me to be out. I'm getting better. I'm doing things. I'm starting to create again, even though it's slow. It's starting. So, it should be starting. It's been like, what? Since 2017, I've been in a rut, so let's get on with it, right? Okay, so let's see what I got for you today, Chloe. Ooh, did anybody watch any of those videos or that video I posted up over on Facebook? Holy crow, about the tornadoes. I lived through 3 and watched and up close and personal the damage they can do. I saw it wipe out an entire city while I was working at Children's Hospital. I was up on the 4th floor. And the city next to us, they had 3 twisters that went around and just leveled it. So it's a scary time. So remember to keep people who are facing these extreme weather issues, make sure you keep them in your thoughts and prayers, because it's a mess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so Miss Chloe. Your card today, and I could actually show you this pouch, but I'd have to get up and move because it's right over there. Your card today is the medicine pouch, okay, the medicine bag, all right? Now, what that talks about is your personal power, your personal things that are important to you. It talks about you know, your sacred circle, and which I'm sure all of you remember, or some of you haven't. The sacred circle is everything you hold near and dear to you. And there's like, you put them on the inside, and then everything on the outside kind of bounces, and you're the gatekeeper, whether you want to interact with all that stuff on the outside or not. And the medicine bag, for my culture, and actually it's also done in similar fashion with many other like faiths or practices, or I hate to use the word religion, but religions, because what it is, it's your power place, right? So in the center of your sacred space is you. In the sacred center space of our human is our hearts, right? And we have to balance our heart energy with our mind energy with our spiritual energy. So this is about empowering yourself. They keep telling me very loudly, you need to empower self. Okay, so they are telling me, don't shoot the messenger, that you are allowing other people to kind of steal your thunder, to steal your power, to and it's not actually going and taking something from your home, but it's like stifling you. So it's keeping you down. I feel like it's like leaves. Like you look outside right now, and I see all the leaves that fell in fall that kind of got blown up, and then the snow and ice came up, and now they're all stuck to the ground. This is the feeling they're giving me. So they want you to tend, TEND, to your power source. And that's where the medicine bag comes in, because it's telling you that's what you need to do. Go through and clean out your sacred space. Look who is still close to you. Look at the things that you're placing there that are important to you. If they don't have importance anymore, or they don't resonate with your energy anymore, you need to move them to the outside. And you're the gatekeeper. You can always let them in again, okay? But it's up to you. But you need to clean it up so that the new things can come in. Now, the medicine bag itself, and I've explained this, they're pouches. You don't tell anybody what's inside them. So basically, it's like you don't give away your power, okay? What your strengths are, what your weaknesses are. You don't tell people that, okay? That's personal. That's to you, okay? And that's what they want you to do. They want you to look at what a great person you are, how accomplished you are. And I feel like things have been beaten down and kind of stepped on a little bit. And they're saying you're such a beautiful light and a beautiful soul. You just have to take that time to kind of reinvest how your power source, how your strength of character, how everything plays out, okay? And you've got to take the trash out, and you got to take the stuff out that no longer works for you. And it's okay to let it go. And some of the stuff, if it's being brought forward and you're kind of not cleaning it out, like spring cleaning, I guess would be a way to put it, it winds up kind of muddling everything, and it makes it heavy. So you have to remember, from what happened from this moment before, we can't do anything to change that, okay? But we can remove it with love and send it back, okay? Just let it go. It's not serving you any purpose. It's either all getting you angry, it's either that, or it's getting you depressed, or it's, that's what it does when we carry stuff forward. So they're telling you, clean out your space, gain your power back, and don't let anybody tell you it's not possible. You can't do that. You'll never accomplish that. Don't allow anybody to interfere with that power source you have. Okay, so that is your card today. It's really a strong one today, and it is the medicine bag. Okay, now I'll go from being blind again to seeing. Oh my God, I can see. Okay, so I gotta go here and do this. Get that off. Now I'm gonna move. Oh, please don't move. Oh, hi, Panda. How are you? It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Oh, it's your birthday. I hope Steve's doing something really nice for you. And happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I don't have a board like Sean does, but happy birthday to you. I hope you have a grand day today, Lynn, and all the blessings that come with the next trip around the sun, all right? Take care. Thanks for stopping in and letting us know. I wish I had known earlier. I would have had music queued up for you. I'm glad. I am really glad that that resonated with you. That's a good thing. You keep carrying that stone. I'm telling you, it works. All right, I gave you a card already, Margaret, but this was a while ago, so I got to go down a little bit more again. Hang on, guys. I don't want to lose everybody here. Okay, new comments. Come on. Ooh, it's being stinky. Stinky, stingy. All right. Yeah, Joe and I had a little discussion the other day. That was kind of cool. Oh, yes. And I see Sarah's there too, so I can give Sarah one too. I can give you a card. I will. If you let me drink a cup of tea. Oh. All righty. Let's see what I got for you today. All right. Amelia has something to say for you today. I don't know if y'all know who Amelia is. She'll be chiming in. This is Amelia. She's a beautiful, beautiful carnelian skull that I got from Carrie Greenaway, who's an amazing person. Actually, for all you UK people, she's right in your backyard. You should definitely look for her. And if you don't know where she is, inbox me and I'll send you the link. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. Now I got to tell you why I'm laughing. All right. So I'm laughing for you, my dear, as I'm putting the cards down. And just as I flip this one over, I hear Buddha laughing. Okay. And Buddha says, oh, that's airy fairy, airy fairy. And he loves to laugh. Buddha is always about positives. He's always about, even when he walked the earth, he's all about, you know, taking care of self and balancing and sometimes being silly and sometimes coming up for air and just be happy and play, you know, because all work, you know, the old saying was it all work makes Johnny a dull boy or something like that was the old saying. I don't remember exactly, but your card that came up with it, which is very fitting, is the dragonfly. Okay. So he's like airy fairy. And then I flip that over and I see the dragonflies fluttering. So, and I actually, come to think of it, I just put something up on my Facebook page. I don't remember if I put it on my Instagram or not, but it was about a dragonfly. It was about a really super macro close-up picture of the dragonfly washing its face off. So for you today, this is all about light. This is about lightness. This is about take a breath and just enjoy the moment. And it's like everything will be there. And that's not a negative, but Buddha's like everything will be there when you go back to it. So just take the time you need to take care of you. Just take the time for you to be fun. Just take a moment of time out for you to be happy and do something you like to do. The stuff will all be there. It will all be there. And that's what they keep saying. He keeps saying it will all be there. Good, bad, and indifferent. It doesn't matter, but you need to learn. And he's got this really high-pitched voice. And he's like, you will learn to do that more often for yourself because often your days can get you tense and filled up with anxiety or even kind of a little bit of grrring, he's saying. Like, he's comparing it to me when I grr, like I get mad. And it's like, you can't just keep carrying that. You have to change up. And the dragonfly is all about beauty and lightness. They fly around. They enjoy the airspace. They enjoy landing on flowers. They enjoy landing on us and being those messengers from spirit. They're messengers from in between. And they bring messages of spirit to you. But this is all about the lightness of the day, the lightness of the week. You have to make yourself happy. It starts with you. It starts with us deep in our souls. We get up, we look in the morning at that mirror, and we say, you know what? I like you, and I think I'm going to have a good day. And it's all about attitude. It's all about refreshing and cleansing that attitude. And that's what Buddha's got to say for you. And it's just encouraging because people sometimes forget that we do have fun in our lives and we can have things that we like in our lives, but we have to allow it to happen. And sometimes we get so stuck on the human junk that goes on around us, the chaos that's around us, that, you know, that's why I don't like watching the news. I very, very seldom watch the news because every time I do, I get angry, and I don't need to be angry. I can't help anybody by being angered. And this is what they're saying. Just let go and be light. And Buddha's like, please, 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 just enjoy you because you're worth it. Okay, so that's your card for the day. Let's see who else is here. I hope it resonates, and thanks for stopping in too. Okay, I love you dearly. All right, so now I have my little sis. I see she's here. I will. And before I do, and I have not spoken to her recently anyway, texted a couple times, but she's got a job. And she's a scrub nurse now. And she went through school and she's busted her ass to get to this point in her life. And it's amazing. And it's just, she's such a beautiful soul. And that light is just coming out. And I want to just, to you, girl, because you did it. You did it. Through all the frustrations and all the bumps in the road, you did it. And you deserve this fantastic time that's going on around you right now. And in that breath, I'll shuffle cards and I'll calm down. Now they've seen me clap and they've seen me sing, so I don't think they want to see me do anything else today. All righty, let's see what we got. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, this kind of goes to what I was just saying. Okay, this is the card that I drew for you today is the ancestors. Okay, the ancestors. All right, so what has been going on in your life? You have been diligently just going through day to day, bettering yourself, looking for those goals, putting those goals up there and working hard towards those goals. You have asked the ancestors, you've asked your spirit family all to come in and assist you when you need it. Now they're saying you did it. They acknowledge you did it. And they're always with you. And set more goals. They're always with you. They're always there to help guide you and shore you up as you move and kind of weave through all this path on life. The ancestors are so strong within you that, like, I almost want to do this. It's like you hear them, you hear your spirit family, you hear the ancestors, and it's almost deafening, but it's all positive. So now that this is occurring with you, I'm told to tell you, you can tell them to take a step back and put that volume level down a little bit, so, or talk slower. One of them, smart butt, just yelled at me, yeah, we can talk slower too. Okay, because they can, but they're working with you and they're very, very proud of you. And it's just like, you know, they're popping that oyster open. The world is your oyster, right? And you're the pearl inside of it. So that is your card today. It is the ancestors. And again, if everybody here only knew, and I just look at some of the struggles that we've all been on, and we make it to this point today that we are, and it's amazing. But we couldn't have done it without each other, right? I mean, everybody else that's here, and everybody else that's you know, going through life things, your friends, your network, whatever, it's all good because we're here to help. each other. We're here to learn from each other. And that's what life is. We're here to experience it. Okay, so, oh yeah, I know. Hospitals are crazy, Chicago. They are absolutely crazy. The tides, too, when the high tide comes in, that's really not fun either. Ooh, okay. All right, going down, going down. Here we go. That's awesome. That's awesome. I appreciate all healthcare workers because it was what I used to do, and let me tell you, they've been through the ringer, and I appreciate every one of them because they were there on the front lines helping take care of us. Okay, now see, here we go again. Now I gotta find this. It's weaving all over the place. Hang on, guys. Ooh dee doo dee doo dee doo doo. All right. Up. Yep. Oh. Yep. Oh. Oh yeah. There you go. That's a good one. I forgot all about that. It's Paranormal Day today. Whee! Thanks, Dan. All right. Now I'm gonna try to get this down again. Hang on, guys. I just having a time. Great, James. I'm glad. I'm glad that resonated for you. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, and look, it's 111 that I've been on air already. That's a great number. It's 1111. Whee! Okay, so hi, Liz. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping in today. Okay, so I'm still working at it, guys. It's like feather touch, and a bear does not have a feather touch. I'm gonna have to do what my daughter said. I'm gonna have to get a mouse. Okay. Well, I am, Chloe. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, hopefully I'll stay this way, right? All right, going down. Oh! He's cooking you a meal. That's awesome. I hope he makes you a beautiful meal. That's awesome. Tell him we said hi. I miss Steve. Where's Yo-Yo today? I miss Yo-Yo today. He's probably out campaigning again, right? I gave you a card, Margaret. I gave you a card. I see. Trying to go down this. Hold on, guys. Yep. All right. All right. Right. There you go. See, and I just said his name. Is that like weird or what? I was like, where is he? Okay, so, and the only reason I didn't get you on with me last week, Yo-Yo, is because it was kind of a crazy week for me, and I know you were running around crazy. So we'll set something up for you to come and do reads again this month, but I know you've been really dedicated with your campaigning, which is good. All right, let's see what I got for you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So your card that comes across today is tobacco. Okay, the tobacco plant. Okay, so tobacco for us, for my culture, and actually a lot of cultures, they use smudge, they use incense, and what we use in the Native community is we use tobacco for blessings, for offerings, the same way somebody might use incense, or like I said, doing smudge with white sage and cedar. Okay. Okay, so this is about, okay, yep. Okay, it's about the blessings you have. Okay, you're kind of being, okay, but listen to the whole thing as I'm saying it, because this is how they're saying it to me. Okay, you're being targeted for blessings. Okay, not anything bad, but you're being targeted for blessings. I feel that with what they're showing me, it's kind of like You're going this way, you're going that way, you're going every which way but loose, and you're on this constant spin of trying to get all this stuff done the way you hope it gets done. But because the blessing card of what the spirit family is showing me and the realms is you're blessed, just take a breath. Don't forget to take a breath, okay? And know that everybody is behind you, both here as human and in the spirit world and other realms. They're trying to almost like with the tobacco, and it's not the smoked tobacco, it's the tobacco plant, it's the tobacco that's dry that we put out for blessings or asking for help. And they're letting you know that everybody is kind of in position the way they need to be to assist you. So if you get to the point where you're a little overwhelmed a little bit, you need to stop and just clear your mind and kind of let them come in. Maybe do those 7 breaths that I taught you. And just so that calmness comes back in, because it's already been kind of sealed. This is a blessing that's coming in for you, and it's large. And it's a blessing, tobacco. It's a blessing for you. So, okay, yep. Okay, so they're also saying it's like you're a blessing for so many. You just don't realize the potential that you actually have inside. And they're saying think big. Okay, just think big. They're saying think big. There's nothing wrong with thinking big, okay? And just move through your life the next week. And just remember that you are blessed, you are important, you are a bright soul, you are loved by many, and you have a huge network, okay? So much love to you. I hope that resonated for you. And know you guys are always all in my prayers, no matter what's going on. I always have you guys in my thoughts and prayers. Okay. All right, so let's go down a little more. I think next week, if I got the hang of this now, I'll put the link up so some people can come in and actually spend time here with me on live. All right. Wow, Joe, you are born a day after my daughter. Good month. Good month. Okay, going down. La, 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 la. You're welcome, David and other David. Okay, hang on. It's just not wanting to move really fast, so hang on. Woo. La, la, la. Woo. Where are we? Are we seeing? I don't know if I'm seeing anybody else. Margaret, Panda. Sure, everybody's talking. I don't know if I hope I didn't miss anybody. Thank you, Liz. Ooh. There's just like a bunch of, and it's like moving really slow. There you go. Thanks, Chicago. That was one of the stickers. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, indeedy do. She is. She is, and you should be proud of her as well. You did a good job, Mom. All right. Sarah Jane. Yes, I will give you a card. I'm sorry. I'm just like trying to get this to I gotta get a mouse. I'll get a mouse next time. It won't be my fingers. All right. So let me see if I can get you a card here and what's going on with that. Okay. And again, thank you all for joining us here. Make sure you guys like and share all the kids' videos, all the videos on the station. We're all on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I don't know. We've all got pages everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The card came up twice. I always do that. We got 72 cards, and it amazes me that the cards come up more than once. Okay, so Sarah, your card today is also the duck. Okay. Oh, what kind of a totem is a duck? Well, a duck teaches us a lot of things. And what I'm seeing for you right now, and yes, for the record, I have mugs with water, mug with tea, and glass with water. I am switching cups. It's a pretty cool cup. This is the Smeg cup. That's available over on the kids' website, so you need to go over there too. So the duck brings for you today. Ducks are they're nosy. I had at one point when I was living on my farm here in the city, or not from outside of the city here where I'm at, I had 180 ducks. There were ducklings running everywhere. And I had one big goose. And the ducks, I've learned so much from the ducks. Ducks don't hear no in their head. They don't hear I can't do it in their head. They hear, okay, so how am I going to accomplish this? How am I going to do this? And this is what they're showing for me to tell you is there is a way, and you have to be patient with yourself, but you have all the things needed to get done what it is that you're looking to get done or have happen to you, okay? And the duck, like I said, they're very, very nosy. They want to know what you're doing, kind of like Mango, right? They want to know what you're doing. They're come in and they're checking stuff out, and they're not scared of anything. They're actually pretty bold. So this is what I'm being told for you. This is why they're saying it is a time now for you to be bold, to take those risks that you were kind of wary about. If it's something that you want to attain, just do it with looking closely at what you need to do in order for whatever this is to happen. And you have to make sure you look closely, be bold, be nosy. And that's what they keep showing me is the duck, like just looking. And they constantly chatter. So they're constantly talking to each other or talking to themselves. They're constantly making noises. And it's all about that understanding. And whether you're talking to yourself or not, it doesn't matter. But you've got the ability to check everything and look around. And you need to be able to do that and be bold. This is not a time, they're telling me, for you to sit back and just let things happen, because if you do that, oftentimes what happens is then it's harder to go backwards to like undo what's been done to get it to where it needs to be. So they're basically telling you, step forward, be bold, do what needs to be done. You're not going to do it walking with negatives. You're a positive person. You have that positive energy, but be a boss. That's literally what they just said. Be a boss. So that's your card for tonight, and that is the duck. Okay, so let me go down a little bit farther. Let's see. I hope that resonated with you too, by the way. Oh, well, I just lost all that. Hang on tight, guys. Hi, Kristen. How are you? Oh. Hi, there's our Cindy. Cindy Pinkham, how are you? All right. All right, I'm sure I can do that, miss. I can sure do that. Let me give you a card, Miss Kristen. Kirsten, I'm sorry. See, I'm so blind. I apologize. All right, let's see what we got for you. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, here we go again, and I shuffled them. 72 cards. 72 cards, and this is another one that came up a second time. So this is your card tonight, too. It's the medicine pouch, okay? So the medicine pouch for you. Okay, what's it about for you? What's it about for you? What's it about for you? Okay, so what I'm seeing, oh, this is a little different. Okay, so what they're showing me for you is that Okay, and please don't take this the wrong way. This is just said with love, and this is how it's coming to me. It's like you're scattered, you're all over the place. Okay, like you need to do something, but it's like I was yesterday. I was in my house and I'd start to do one thing and I would get sidetracked, and it was like dominoes. Like it was like, oh yeah, I should do that. And it's like, oh, well, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was doing that because I needed to do this. And it's like I feel very scattered with you right now. So with the medicine bag, what comes through is your personal power. You don't even really have that center core self, that touchstone kind of set up for yourself, because again, whatever, wherever, or however your life is at the moment, I'm feeling like scattered, not chaos. It's mindful chaos, but it's self-created. So what I'm being shown for you is almost like, and they're saying like salve on the wound. So okay, yep. Okay, so stuff has been happening because something significant happened to you. Okay, okay. So they're saying like maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and it kind of threw you off balance with stuff. So you have to find your power, your center, what's most important to who you are. Not anything about anybody else around you, but you have to center yourself and ground yourself. And again, I keep hearing this has been amplified, like everything around you. It's like almost like I want to shut my ears, because it literally gives me the vibration of what I tell people when I get up. Like when I get up first in the morning, if my brain doesn't match my body, everything needs to be still and quiet. Or I say what I say is my ears bleed, which means it's like almost like a pain in my ears, right? And this is what I'm feeling with you. It's like all this stuff's going on, and you just have to, like, it's vibrating, okay? It's like going around and you're looking at this, but everything's going in different, it's not in unison. So you have to calm down. You have to take that center place and take those deep breaths and calm down and sit in silence, or sit with some music or something that'll kind of calm you down and get you back on track. Because I feel like it's been also because of all these shifts of all this stuff that's going around you, the vibrations. It's like you have to learn to protect the integrity of your soul energy, okay? So you can't give it away to everybody and then you have nothing left for yourself. It's like water. If you have a well and you're giving all the water to everybody that comes by, but you're letting them drink before you did, you're not helping yourself, because what will happen is you won't be available for those other people because you didn't get any water to drink. So it's all kind of, what's the word that they're giving me? It's like, it's all controllable. And you actually, my favorite thing, you drive your own car, you drive your own bus. Okay, you're the driver of your life. You're responsible for your life. You're not responsible for other people's expectations. And you have to remember not to put your expectations on other people, because it just doesn't work well. And you need to kind of center yourself and just know that you're very important, and you should take time for self, and you should take time to allow your soul to gain that energy that it needs. So clean out your sacred circle. Take out the people, the things, the places that really aren't a big deal anymore, or for now. You can always bring them back and put them back in your sacred circle, but you're the gatekeeper. So you want to make sure that your heart source is strong and your center is strong. And you need to do that. You're in control of it. You can control all this stuff that's going around and work with it one at a time. And that's your card, and I hope it resonates for you. And that's the medicine bag. And you know, when I talk about things like specific, I go underneath the dumb counter again. It's kind of one of those things that all of us need to learn how to do. We have to be able to take care of ourselves. If we don't, we'll be so far off balance that nothing works. And when we're like stumbling around, and for me, it's like I'm stumbling around like an idiot. And it's like, why is this happening this way? Or why am I not getting to the point of things? and why can't I get this fixed, or why can't I get this path to work? And it's because we're not allowing ourselves the time we need to heal mind, body, spirit. Simple. Not simple to do, but it's a simple thing to understand. So that's what we need to do. So anyway, I love all you guys. I keep taking my glasses off because I'm like blind as a bat. But I have been on for an hour and a half. So I love all of you guys. And if I didn't get to you, inbox me. I'll get to you next week, or I'll add you to next week. And until next week, you guys all have a great week. And I'll see you next time. Love ya. Thank you for tuning in today, and make sure to share, like, and subscribe to us and become part of the Ghost Dimension family here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. My name is Bear Medicine Walker, and I approve of this message.
Hello and welcome. I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean, and together we are Ghost Dimension, a paranormal investigative show that explores the most haunted locations in the world. You can watch us on
Amazon,
Pluto TV,
also the Roku channel,
or even our own YouTube channel. So please make sure you tune in, check it out, or visit our website at www.ghostdimension.co.uk, and let's see you all very soon.